everyone, and welcome to the Real Estate Podcast. I'm Tori Sokol, and in today's episode, you'll learn 5 simple ways that implementing video marketing can convert more leads and generate more referrals in your real estate business. Video marketing is a powerful tool you can utilize to communicate your agent brand and build your sphere of influence in your real estate market. So stay tuned to gain insights on how adding video to your marketing plan can make a difference for your business.
Thank you for joining us today, where we are going to talk about 5 times video beats text marketing. I'm so excited to have all of you on this webinar today. Thank you to Justin Dornbos. I asked him the other day, I said, does everybody call you the boss? So I think you're the boss.
I appreciate it. I like it when you call me that, so I'm cool with that.
I love it. Justin, we and I did a run through the other day of what we're going to go over, and I learned so much just in the short time we spent together, and I've learned a lot from him, so I'm excited today. The big thing, I guess, to set the stage a little bit, is that in real estate, I think that sometimes maybe that real estate agents, realtors, we think that video has to be harder than it is. And, big takeaway for me is that real estate video marketing really can be easy. It can be fast. I mean, it doesn't even need to take 5 minutes to do a video. You should be able to do a video in 10 or 15 seconds. So be on the lookout today as we're talking about how easy this can be. And then secondly, about how it can be so much more powerful, both because video is more emotional than text, but also I'll start with just a little story where Justin sent me something last week, and 3 days later, he's pinging me back. He's like, hey, are you doing okay? And I was like, oh, it dawned on me. He could track, because he sent me through Bom Bom the video. He could track that 3 days later, I hadn't even watched the video yet. So it was a little prodding, and so I immediately watched the video and then responded to him. So it can be powerful and can really result in action. So I don't want to take away any of your thunder. I just wanted to set the stage. Justin, thank you so much for doing this with us today. And ladies and gentlemen, meet Justin Dornbos.
My pleasure. I'm glad I kept you accountable to it too. So I'm always going to check in on you, Todd.
Love it.
I'm excited to go over this, guys, because mainly, I mean, you as real estate agents and brokers hear all the time that, from all coaches in real estate even too, say that you need to be using video in real estate. And I'm going to show you 5 times that you should really be using it. And they're really simple ways. And I can guarantee if you were to implement just one of them, your 2018 will completely change. So we'll go through that. So basically what we're going to go over today too is why video, right? Why do you hear all those coaches telling you need to be using video? We're going to go over what I call the benefits of relationship videos, right? These are the simple videos that we see make agents money. So I'll give you a little clue into that. And then we're going to go over those 5 times, right? And they're going to be simple opportunities that you can start doing today to start winning. And then the last one is why Bom Bom, right? I get asked all the time, well, why can't I just shoot this off my phone? And my eyes light up, my smile goes, because I love that question. And I can answer that in a hot second. So typically,
love it.
When people actually think of video, they typically think of something like this, right? Some marketing through video. I hear people all the time say, well, do I have to go buy a DSLR camera or a drone or a green screen and hire a film crew? And, you certainly can waste your money on that. Absolutely. And there's always a time and place for certain videos like that. But today, what we're really going to be talking about is the relationship videos that win people money. So, Todd, I'm going to ask you this question. If you had a hot lead, would you rather talk to him through email or over the phone?
Over the phone, by all means.
Absolutely. You're better on the phone.
Yep.
But if you had your choice, would you rather talk to him over the phone or in person?
In person, every time.
And you as real estate professionals all know you're good face-to-face, right? But most of the time, what do we usually use when we communicate with our clients?
Email, text.
Totally, exactly. And so this is where we kind of lose that emotion or that human touch and really building trust of who we are. Because you can see this is an email that is from John. Now, if you're reading this email, do you know anything about John? Who he is? Is he likable? Is he a nice guy? Is he trustworthy? Right? That's where we come into play.
Right.
So I want to show you in a quick example too. This is Sarah Stoll. She uses Bom Bom as a part of her daily routine when she actually reaches out to new clients or past clients. And I want to show you exactly what she does, even if she hangs up off the phone with a new client too. I'll play this video for you here real quick.
Hi, Paula and Larry. I just wanted to let you put a face to the name. Really enjoyed speaking with you both this afternoon, and I'm excited to see what we can find for you for your retirement home here in Colorado Springs. Hope you have a great evening. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Love it.
Todd, your face smiling while you were watching that,
Yeah,
right?
That's right. That's
and
right.
That's the reaction that your clients get when you send them something like this. Now, when you see Sarah, you know more about Sarah than you do about John.
Well, it's that emotional connection that you were talking about. And back to your previous slide, you know, with the film production crew, I talk about that all the time in our marketing essentials classes, that, you know, we often think it has to be so professional and edited and everything. And yet the marketing studies will show you that a video like this is, the customer deems it to be more authentic and more timely. And it's instantaneous, because you can't be timely when you have to have 3 days of editing. And it's also so much more expensive. You know, that was instantaneous for her. And I connected with her emotionally just watching it, right?
And to your point too, you notice nowadays, like Coca-Cola even uses shaky video commercials and, you know, stuff that's simple like this, because we see this on a daily basis with Facebook and Instagram, as those personal videos, and Snapchat too. And so we relate more to that, right?
Right.
So I'm glad you pointed that out. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, the biggest thing that I usually hear from people when, you know, they start thinking about getting on video, and I hear it all the time, it's the same thing as, Justin, I know I need to shoot videos, but I don't like the way I look. Right?
Am I looking right now?
Yeah. Check it out. But I get it. You got it, you know, to put it plain, you just got to get over it, right? These people are going to see you no matter what, right? You might even want to give them a heads up. But the thing is, most of these people, even if they're past clients, they already know what you look like, but you're the only one that cares, right? You are your biggest critic. They don't care what you look like in a video. They just want to know that you actually care. They want to know that you took the time to take care of them and shoot them a video.
Right.
It's a big part of this too. So again, with that, I always say, get over it. And people that sometimes tell me too, I don't like the way I look on video, I always say, that's too bad, because that's exactly how you look like in real life. So,
that's true.
Yep, you are your biggest critic. So I hope we got through that one.
Yeah, good. All right.
So I want to really quick go over really how video says it better. That the biggest thing is it saves you time. And if you notice, you actually talk 4 times faster than you type. So it's saving you a lot of time, and it's closing the distance, right? Most agents say, I know if I could get face-to-face with these people, I'd win their business. So it closes that distance when you can't get face-to-face.
Right.
And overall, it gives them a quality experience. It really makes you look like a professional when you're doing something like this. And it adds that emotion and that human touch. And most of all, builds trust and rapport. The video with Sarah, you now know more about her, and she seems so sweet. You like her, right? So I don't think we have to kind of spend much more time there. I do want to get into the top 5 ways that you guys can start doing this today.
Yeah, I love it.
So I'm going to show you a couple of examples. In the first one, and again, these are 5 examples, and I guarantee if you do just one of these, your business will change in 2018. The first one is using video for a lead response. I want to show you, this is a customer of ours, Jesse Peters. He used this. He was out in the park, and he was getting a lead who they were thinking about putting their home on the market. So he decided not to answer later because he knows speed to lead is important. So he took out his phone and he shot him a video. And this is what he did.
Hey there, Carmelo. How you doing? Jesse Peters here. Hope all is well. Just wanted to touch base with you. Say yes, I would love to have the opportunity to meet you guys, talk about the housing market over in the River Heights area, and see what your options are for summer if you're looking at putting your house on the market. Obviously, just out with my daughter right now before it starts to rain. So I will be available later tonight. You can reply to this. You can reply to this email, and I'll be more than happy to set up a time for
All right. So there was a little guest appearance in there, right? His daughter came in. And so where most people would think, okay, I'm going to reshoot that. I'm going to send it out later. He shot that out. And he wrote us. He was so excited about this too. He said, their response came within 10 minutes. And the first thing they said was that they hoped we had a fun time playing in the rain. And they can't wait to meet. And that they were going to bring bubbles for his daughter to the appointment.
I love it.
Yeah, that's huge. So if you guys have a pen, I would write this app down. It's called Rent a Kid. Obviously, it's not an app. Please do not write that down. I've had people do that before. But the biggest point that I want to make out of this is be yourself, right? People like an authentic human being. And so there's some simple tips to really think about when you're making these videos. Is obviously be yourself, but be simple and sincere. Most people freeze up and think they need to be somebody completely professional and fake when they're on the camera. But most of all, make a connection with those people. So be yourself and make a connection, right?
Well, and that's where even, when you study video and the results that come from doing effective video, sometimes even making a mistake verbally and, in your verbiage, right? And not re-recording, it makes it appear more authentic and it makes it appear more timely. So perfect example, last night I wanted to do a video using Bom Bom for this event. So I did a great video in the lobby downstairs here at the headquarters, and I realized I had said the wrong time. So realized it after I left the office. I'm driving home and I was thinking, well, let's just reshoot it right now. So, reshot it in my truck real quick and posted it on social media. And that authenticity, I think, we've seen in the results. It's just, I agree with what I didn't want to do it that way, but what you're saying, be yourself, be simple and sincere, make a connection, do it fast. It works.
Absolutely. So, and we have a great example of that coming up too. So I'm glad you pointed that out. So let's go on to number 2. Number 2 is you can easily do this when it comes to process updates, right? You can save yourself a whole lot of time by using the same video over and over and over again. And that's what David Upchurch does right here. Now I want to point out real quick too, if you're seeing the screen, you're seeing this example, this is what a real Bom Bom video email looks like when somebody opens it. And we can do some custom branding, we can do all of that, but most of all, the biggest question when people ask, why can't I just send this through my phone? Well, you could if the video is small enough, but what's that going to look like to the end user? It's going to be an attachment. They have to download. And if you don't know that person and you're sending them an attachment that they have to download, sometimes that seems a little risky. And not everybody wants to do that, right? So I want to go into this too because, again, you can communicate a whole lot better and more efficiently if you save these videos. Like David Upchurch, he has a video for when it goes through the process of closing. And I'll show you what he does here too. So this is what he does.
Hey guys, David Upchurch here. Hey, I wanted to congratulate you. We're almost done. We're actually almost at the closing table. So below me, you're going to...
And I don't need to play all that, but the biggest part that I really wanted everybody to register was notice that he didn't say anybody's name. He said, hey guys, David Upchurch here. We're almost there. We're so close. He's used that video over and over and over again. He didn't say, hey Todd, it's Justin. Hey guys, we're almost there. And then one of the cool things that I like that he does, I'm going to show you this. He actually sends a video to the parents to show the kids. So if you guys have your phones, if you're watching this right now, this is a great idea for all of you to use. He sends a video to the kids basically saying, I want you to sign this agreement, right? And the agreement is this, is, hey, I know mom and dad are trying to sell the place, so I agree to pick up my room and clean up my toys, and if I do that, David Upchurch is going to give me a $25 gift card to Target. That's huge. It's the part of that customer experience, right?
Love it.
Yeah, that is one of the coolest examples ever. So,
and then the system saves that video in his system so he can use it over and over and over again.
yep,
right?
absolutely.
Very
Sends it
cool.
to parents, makes the kids watch it. And one of the cool thing is too, what you said earlier was he can see, right? He gets notifications to his phone
Right.
when people are playing his video. So he knows when people are actually playing.
Right.
So, all right, number 3. This is, you guys all have past clients and they all have birthdays, right? And we all celebrate holidays. One of the best ways you can use video too is to make a personal touch on a birthday or a holiday, to look somebody in the eyes and say, hey, I appreciate you. So this is actually one of my favorite couples that uses Bom Bom. And the only thing that they use Bom Bom for is to send out birthday videos to their past clients. And the amount of referrals they get from that are huge. So Mark and Laura Anderson, I'm going to go ahead and play this for you guys. But this is awesome.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Lynette.
I'm sorry.
We have fun at work. Happy birthday to you. Have a great day, Lynette. Kick back.
Relax.
Relax.
So she can't keep it together.
That's a great example of that authenticity we were talking about.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
And the biggest thing too, this is one of the methods I teach people, is to shoot and send, right? Because again, at this video, like the first one we showed you with the little girl, most people will think, I'm gonna re-record that, or I always tell people, if you're shooting a video, don't watch it. Because what's gonna happen when you watch it? You're not gonna like it, right? You're gonna waste time, you're gonna delete it, and you're just gonna waste more and more time. So, but something like this, and this is why I like doing this, where I can see everybody's face. Everybody lights up when they watch that, right? That's a great video to send out. And the nice thing is they got a reaction from this. So the reaction to it was, thank you so much for the fun happy birthday video. You both were having such a good time. You made me laugh too. And then they wrote in all caps, trying to convey their emotion. Hope you had wonderful holidays and are doing well. And you see in the bottom too, they put in a bunch of exclamation marks to convey their emotion through text.
Right.
Hard to do that, right? So that's one of my favorite examples. I mean, that's the simplest example that you could do to really change your 2018 too and get more referrals, right?
Right.
So on to number 4. So, and I always try to say this too, if there's anybody that has left the screen, if they're doing other things right now, come back to the screen, because this is something that you won't want to miss. This is the number one way you should be using video in your day-to-day life in your business. And it's for asking for referrals. If you think about it, the psychology of this right now, it's really easy to ignore text on a screen, right? It's hard to ignore somebody's face when they ask you a question. So that's why we always tell people you should be asking for referrals in these videos. We had a customer of ours, his name's Ken Mucha, and we challenged him to pick 2 past clients each day. Just pick 2 past clients each day, send them a 30-second video, and ask for a referral. And he did that. Took us up on that challenge. He was thinking, I got to do something, and we told him this. Well, I'm going to show you his results, but before I do, I'm going to show you his video, because Ken is absolutely horrible on video. And you'll see what I'm saying when I play it, but we hear people all the time saying, I don't know if I'm going to be good on video. And like you were saying, Todd, you don't have to be, right? Shoot out a video, be the authentic you. Even if you stumble on your words, push through and send it out.
Right.
So this is what he sent.
Hi Tom, it's Ken Butcha with High Desert Realty and Drake Park behind me. It has been some time since we last spoke. The current home value in your areas continue to rise. If you currently want to know what your current home value is, simply contact me and I'll get that information over to you immediately. If you know somebody looking to purchase property in the Bend area, please provide me with their contact information or have them call, email, or text me, and I'll keep you informed throughout the process and I'll take good care of them. Thanks for your time today and have yourself an awesome day.
Oh. It's almost painful to watch.
But it's authentic. But it's authentic, right?
But here's the deal. Like, you can even see he's nervous.
Right.
So when people see this, they're like, and these are past clients, they know Ken.
Right.
So they're like, oh, poor Ken. Or, oh, yeah, it's Ken.
Right. Right. Well, and it engages their desire to help, or their desire, right?
Exactly. And like we were saying, it's hard to say no to a face when you're seeing it.
Right.
So he did this challenge. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Quick question. Is he using a selfie stick or?
He's using a tripod with his phone.
Okay. All right.
Like a gorilla pod where he wrapped it around like a tree.
Right.
Clicked record and had that all set up.
Okay.
Great question. Yep, for sure.
Great.
So here, you ready for the results?
I am.
He sent us this. He wrote us on Facebook. He was so pumped about this. He said, I took you up on your challenge. 2 weeks into this, 2 weeks in, 14 days in, I had already gotten 3 buyers leads. In 2 weeks, he got 3 buyers leads. One was a 400K buyer, one was a 600K, and one was over $1 million buyer. That right there was a game changer for him, right? He made 60 grand his first month of using Bom Bom and doing just that challenge alone. So that's what I always tell people, you gotta use that. If you were to do just one thing, do that. Cool. Make sense?
Wow. I'm reading the note he got back from his customer.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a huge thing.
That's great. Good.
Yep. All right. So you ready for the last one?
I am. I like the 14-day challenge, by the way.
Yeah. And I always tell people, guys, if you want to see your return on investment, that right there is the number one thing you should do right away with Bom Bom. Because I always ask people too, how are you keeping up with your past clients? They're like, oh, I'm really good at it and this. And
yeah, statistics show typically it's not the case, right?
Not the case at all.
Big opportunity. Yeah.
Yep. So
all right, number 5.
With Bom Bom, you can set up auto responses. If you're getting leads from Zillow or 5 Street, something like that, or Boomtown even, you can set up a video to be sent out automatically. So Todd, I'm going to show you 2 videos, and I want you to tell me which one you think gets more responses to, okay? First one.
Hi, I'm Peggy Lynn Spiker with the Spiker Group. Thank you for contacting me and my team to learn more about real estate. Someone from my team will be contacting you shortly. We've helped more than 2,000 clients buy and sell real estate successfully in Maryland, and we're looking forward to helping you too.
Really nice, produced. Here's a second.
Hey, Zillow contacted me. Just let me know that you might want to get just a bit of an estimate maybe on your home. You're just curious. That's totally fine. That's what we're here for. And what I'd like to do is just get your permission to send.
All right. What do you think?
Second one.
Totally.
Second one.
Right?
Yep.
Mainly because this too, whoever gets that thinks, oh my gosh, he pulled over on the side of a road to shoot me a video. I should probably respond to that.
It's that more authentic, more timely, instantaneous, good customer service. We should do it on a golf course because they'll think you literally stop your golf game just to take care of them, right?
Exactly.
I like it.
More.
More authentic. It works.
So I love that. So you can set up auto responses, and not only with Zillow do we have an integration, we have integrations with a number of different CRMs, lead gen sites, because we want to work where you work, right? We don't want agents to, log into something every single time, log into this, log into that. We want this to be very easy for you. So we have that. Always ask us questions about this. Now, the cool thing is I shared with you 5. I got the other 5 to myself. We have 5 more reasons and how you should be using video. We even made a complete guide with Tom Ferry about how to do this. And we took some of the best real estate agents in real estate that are using video, and we mapped out what they're doing. So if you guys want that, I left my email address right inside there. You can email me. I'm happy to send that to you as a downloadable guide, but definitely do that. Cool?
Awesome.
Best question is why? Why do I need Bom Bom? Why can't I just send this out with my phone? Well, you certainly can. Like I said, what's that going to look like when somebody opens it, right? It's going to be an attachment. Now, the biggest thing too is, you're going to be right inside that screen. We show who you are, but you also get notifications when people are opening it, clicking on any links or anything that you may have sent them, or watching the video. So now you know when to follow up, right?
Right.
I do this all the time. I call agents when they're watching my videos and they're always like, oh my gosh, Justin, I was just checking out your video. And then they stop for a second. They're like, oh, that's cool.
Right. Well, I mean, this hits home for me because early on when I had first seen Bom Bom, my thought was, well, I already have an iPhone. I can just take a video and I can, send it out. But then what I learned was I had to keep it under 24 seconds. I had to set my resolution really low on the video. Otherwise, it was too big and it wouldn't email, it wouldn't text, it wouldn't whatever. And since I started using Bom Bom, I mean, it's so easy and the system does all that for me. So basically it's shoot and send. I like that you didn't say that the other day. I wrote that one down because it does everything for you. You don't have to worry about how long, what the compression is, anything. And it opens up in their email, like you said, it's just so much faster.
Yeah. And even when people are like, well, okay, why wouldn't I do YouTube on this too? Great, sweet. YouTube tells you how many people have viewed it. I've got 5,000 views. Well, wouldn't it be nice to know who those viewers are?
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
The video, when they watch the video, all.
Right.
And of course, we do have a mobile app where all you can do is just click record right inside the mobile app. And then you can send that out through an email or post it to social media. So through our mobile app, you can do that as well. And that gives you kind of an overview too. But one of the biggest things that I've always heard is, Justin, I don't know how much I'm really going to do it, or sometimes I don't know what to say. Can I get some help with what to say? And we actually have a subscription where we give you some training and we build out content and send it for you with automation. So I'll run through that real quick, but we call this prompt because I've always heard from people too is I love Bom Bom, I love the results, but sometimes I just don't use it enough. So this is keeping you consistent with your past clients in your sphere. Is we build you out content, but 2 weeks before we send that content out for you, we ask you, hey, Todd, do you want to add a video? And from there, you can just click record and send it out. But Todd, if you get too busy, no big deal. We will still send out that email without the video at all. We'll have all the content in there for you too. But if you decide that you do want to shoot the video, most people will say, what do I say in the video? What do I do? What do I say? And we walk you through what to do and what to say and what the content's about. So now you have training and monthly automation. It's pretty cool. Keeps it consistent, right? The nice thing, 72 hours later, we're now going to show you who's most engaged and then who you should really be following up with. So this is prompt. This is our do it for you solution. So if you think about Bom Bom, there's two different products for you, right? There's the do it myself. I don't need you to tell me what to say. Or there's the do it for me. I need some marketing. I need some content and sent out for me. And that's prompt for you. So the biggest thing that I would do if I was an agent and I have past clients is send them a 30-second video. 2 past clients a day, send them a 30-second video and ask for a referral. You'll be surprised at how many responses you get, right?
Well, Justin, I think you've done exactly what we were looking for as far as like outlining, at the beginning, we were talking about how easy it can be, how fast it can be, how being easy and fast can even yield big results. And then also, just the powerfulness and the tracking, even just showing the pop-ups on the screen, so-and-so read or saw your video, they viewed your video. Oh, and they viewed it 5 times, right? Yep. So, that's powerful information. And I love the 14-day challenge. I love just shoot and send. And it really does work. And I know from our marketing statistics that we track here, we'll send out text or visual graphic emails, but then a video gets such higher responses. And so, everything you're speaking is truth. So really appreciate your time.
Like what you're hearing on The Real Estate? Tell your friends about us. Tell them to check out all of our episodes on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and Spotify. And don't forget to send any topics you want us to tackle to therealestate@homesmart.com.